Right, hello and welcome back to a brand new video now. I know I haven't done one in a while, and it's because I've been watching a bunch of films and shows that I want to talk about in the next few days-ish. The ones that I've seen Silence Hill, Mama, I watched another one, I can't remember it right now, but I watched both seasons of The Office UK, and I started watching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which I'm going to be talking about today, and the programme is hilarious. Some of the topics I'm going to be talking about aren't exactly for the easily offendable, because this program is really kind of controversial and dark. So if you don't like that type of stuff, I wouldn't watch the video. But basically, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is a program about a bunch of narcissists who own a bar in Philadelphia, and basically everything that happens in our lives, and it's so funny. And again, it's like a really kind of diverse type of humour. I know it's very popular, but there will be some people who just don't like it at all. So what I'm going to be talking about in this review are the characters, the way it all flows together, and the episodes. So to start off with, Charlie's my favourite character in this season. I thought Charlie was such a funny character. I loved him in the episode Charlie Wants an Abortion. I thought that episode was not only probably the second best one, but also his character in that episode was so funny, the way he reacted with the kid. I just thought he was consistently amazing throughout the season. I haven't seen all of the all the seasons. I've seen season 1, I've seen a bit of season 2, and I'm still watching it. I've literally got it paused in the background, but I've turned my TV off. His character is just amazing, and Frank, who is played by Danny DeVito, his character is probably the funniest character in anything ever. So when he gets onto the screen in season 2, it's just ridiculous. It changes the entire atmosphere of the show forever, I've heard anyway, and I really do like his character, but I can't talk about him in this review because he isn't in this season. So Charlie is my favourite. I do like Dee as well. Dee is Dennis's sister, and their dad is Frank. And for this season, she was in it, but she wasn't in it as much as season 2. I did like her a lot more in season 2. Season 1, she was still really funny. I really liked Mac and Dennis as well. Dennis, again, didn't have that much of a role in season 1, and he didn't stand out, I don't think. There was a few episodes that I thought he was hilarious in. For example, The Gang Gets Racist. I thought he was so funny in that episode. I just loved the entire thing with the ending scene where he gets slapped. I thought that was so funny, and his character really grows. I do like that. Dennis was great. Mac was great. He also created the show. He was so funny in the program. I thought he was awesome. And this show is just so funny. It doesn't shy away from sensitive topics. And you can basically tell by the episodes I'm going to list in a minute. But the episodes I really like is my favourite. It's got to be Charlie Has Cancer. I thought that episode was so funny. Although it sounds really morbid, he doesn't have cancer. It's just the episode. And I thought that episode was so funny in the way that everything happens. The girl he likes, that cafe girl, she gets together with him. Just everything goes well, so perfectly in this episode. It was so funny. My second favourite was the Charlie Wants an Abortion, because the way that his character reacted with the kid. I just thought that was so funny, and the way that Mac was getting along with that girl on the anti-abortion thing. I literally thought this was probably the best episode other than the Charlie Has Cancer one. It was just so funny. Both of them worked so well. And then if I had to say my third and fourth favourite episodes, it'd have to be Underage Drinking and The Gang Gets Racist, which is the first one. Both of those episodes were really good, and I liked all the episodes a lot. The only one that I didn't think was as good was the what was the episode called? The Gun Fever episode. I didn't think it was that enjoyable. It was a bit slow. Nothing really happens. And the gang finds a dead guy. Although it was good, it wasn't as good as the other episodes. I feel like the Gun Fever is like at the bottom. Then the gang finds the dead guys like there, and then the rest of the episodes are right near the top. And that Charlie Has Cancer episode is one of the funniest episodes ever. Also, I'm not going to say the name of it because it is a bit too far, but the final episode in the season is really funny as well. And I did like the scene, although it was really weird. The scene with the doll, basically, he has to touch on the doll where this guy touched him, and they turn the doll so it's like its butt's facing the air, and then as he's about to poke it in, like this just guy in the corner is like, come on, do it slowly, and it was just so weird. And I'd say that scene is probably the best way to describe this program. It's just weird, it's crazy. It gets even crazier as soon as Danny DeVito gets involved in season 2. I do like season 2 more because I think that Danny DeVito just brings everything to the program, but season 1 is still really, really good. And this series is just amazing. It's on Netflix if you have Netflix. And I really would recommend watching it. It's not for everybody. If you don't like sensitive topics, you probably won't like this program at all. But for me, I just think that if they do it right, it's hilarious. And this one, it really did do well. This is probably one of my favourite comedy programs. I really did like The Office UK. That we'll be doing a review of both of the seasons on that. And I still think that the best comedy series ever is got to be Only Fools and Horses. That was just the funniest program ever. All the seasons were amazing, and it just stayed consistently good. The Miami Twice episode was great of that. But maybe those seasons for another day. But today we'll just talk about It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Go and watch it if you haven't seen it. If you don't like it, then you probably won't like the rest of the episodes because they get even darker. But yeah, I think this series is amazing, and I'm looking forward to reviewing season 2 when I finish watching it. So have you seen it? What do you think? Please leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.